Welcome to Embarkation Day for our 5-night cruise on board MSC Virtuosa, and we're staying in Yacht Club. Our taxi dropped us at Horizon Cruise Terminal in Southampton. We found a tent for Yacht Club luggage check. They took our cases and escorted us to Yacht Club check-in, where we had a quick glass of champagne while they did the paperwork. And before we knew it, a butler was escorting us on board. Where we got our first look at the spectacular main gallery of Virtuosa. And then we were through the Yacht Club doors and into the top sail lounge, where we sat with a coffee and another glass of champagne before heading up the stairs to the very nice Yacht Club restaurant for our first lunch on board. I started with a tasty Cobb salad, and Suze had hamachi crudo and avocado. For mains, I had the rockfish stew, and Suze had panzotti filled with ricotta. For dessert, I had the trio of Italian temptations, and Suze had poire belle Helene. It was a really nice start to the cruise. After lunch, we took a walk back down the sparkly crystal staircase and were told our cabin was ready. We'd booked an inside suite. These are a pretty affordable way to try out the Yacht Club. We didn't mind being inside, as the top sail lounge is just outside the door. The suite was nice enough, and I put a full room tour up on YouTube. It does lack a little in storage, with just this wardrobe really, but we managed. The bathroom is nice. It's bright and modern, with the usual sink, toilet and shower combination, and it doesn't have a shower curtain, which will please some people. From there, we headed up to the Yacht Club sun deck and grabbed a couple of comfortable lounges. One of the passing waiters got us some strawberry daiquiris, and then I decided to try out the pool. It was refreshing, but not very warm. So I soon got out and enjoyed another drink in the sun whilst drying off. We watched a bit of impromptu speedboat racing in the harbour. And and then Suze grabbed her bathing suit and we went for a dip in the hot tub, which was very relaxing. We got rid of our swimwear, had a quick espresso to liven up, then headed out of the yacht club to look around the ship. The main pool deck was pretty busy, with everyone enjoying the perfect weather. On our way through the buffet, we grabbed a couple of slices of delicious MSC pizza and got a seat, which was easier than expected on Embarkation day. After this, we took a lift up to deck 18, had a quick look in the Sky Lounge, then headed to the aft to watch some of the ships. We then went down to deck 6, passing through the Starship Club, watching Rob, the robot bartender, flexing. We didn't order one of his cocktails though. I think they were around $20 plus gratuity and not included on a premium drinks package. We had a quick look at the very shiny, very sparkly atrium. Then walked back through the Virtuosa Gallery. Having a look around at the venues and shops. Including the rather nice designer shopping arcade. And admiring the giant LED ceiling. We paused briefly at Olar Tacos for a quick look, as we've got lunch booked here tomorrow. And then we took a lift back up to deck 16 and back to our cabin, where we watched the safety video and went to muster, which was back down on deck 7 and really crowded. After a stressful muster, we needed a quick beer before walking up the stairs to the restaurant for an early dinner. Suze was backlit again as we chose the same table. We both started with the dim sum. Then for main, I had the grilled salmon, with a view of Southampton Harbour. And Suze had filet mignon. The crew brought out a cake for Suze's birthday, which was really nice of them. So we ended up with cake and dessert. I actually had cake, a very nice large tiramisu, and most of Suze's cheese plate. After dinner, we got a drink in the top sail lounge and our first listen to the onboard jazz trio. They were really good, and we got to hear a lot of them over the next 5 days. We spotted the Ventura sailing out, so we watched her through the window. And shortly after, we were moving as well. Backing away from our berth, before turning around and following Ventura down the Solent. Needing to walk off some cake, we headed out of Yacht Club again and through the solarium, which looks like an absolutely lovely space. We had a quick look at the tankers at the refinery, then found ourselves on the main pool deck, which was much quieter than earlier. It was also a lot colder and windier. The European Cup was on and being shown on the pool deck all week. We passed a yacht headed back upriver. With the strong wind, they were making really good speed. We watched a bit more of the football, and then, starting to get cold, took a last look around before going on a brisk walk along the walking and running track to the aft of the ship. Sue's headed over to have a look at the impending sunset. Well, I went to have a look over the stern and check out the wake view. I then admired the sunset past the poolside elephant, which is not a phrase I ever expected to use, while Sue took some awesome pictures over the refinery. I joined her at the side of the ship, and we watched the sun and the water for a while. Before taking one of the very shiny lifts back down to the Galleria. Where there was a light show going on the LED ceiling. We had a quick look around Jean Philippe Chocolatier, and would definitely have indulged in some of this awesome chocolate, but our cruise was stopping at Bruges in a couple of days, and we knew we'd be stocking up there. After a last look at the spectacular lights, we took a lift back up to the topsail lounge grabbed a few of the always available snacks, and settled down for a quiet drink. I had a White Russian and Suze was back on the champagne. And we enjoyed the live music. Looking out the window, the traffic was building up a bit now as we got closer to the sea. Finally, we finished the evening with a passion fruit martini and an old-fashioned, before taking the short walk back to our cabin, which had been turned down beautifully with pyjamas laid out, glasses, water and chocolates beside the bed, and some very tasty treats in a little box. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the video.